Hello everyone. Welcome to my video. Today we're gonna be discussing why Wilhelm Noiz dramatical murder freaking sucks, man. We're here with excuse my creaky ass chair. We're here with Riri and Maka and Pyra and me. It's me. And we're also gonna be power scaling him against every BANBAN character because BANBAN solos. And then once we finish power scaling them, we're gonna have an in-depth discussion on who we think would destroy Noiz the most in a battle. Okay. So first off, let's discuss all of our charges that we're gonna press against Wilhelm right now. Okay, so this is why Wilhelm op. So first off, he's ugly as sin. And he's low-key jaundiced, and he's especially ugly when he takes off the piercings, because all he's good for is the piercings, low-key. After he takes off the piercings, he gets ugly. And it's really not cool. And so he should bring back the piercings, and then maybe he can be saved. He's named Wilhelm, which is just disgusting, just uncouth, completely uncouth. He's a crypto trader. In his good ending, he's a crypto trader for real. You guys can talk, by the way. I mean, it's just Maka, but you can talk. It's gonna be a little awkward if I'm the only one talking anyway. Yeah, he's a crypto trader. This is canon. He insulted Ko. Oh man, I wish Jamie were in here to fully explain this, but that was just really mean and lesbophobic, and also misgendered
and
Ko in the same breath. Yeah, misgendered Ko, the beautiful
called her
lesbian.
A brat.
Yeah. And then he's also European. Not cool, man. He's just immature because he's a loser. And here's a big one. Didn't even have a good reason to rape Abba. Like, he just did that for fun. Like, at the very least, with the other bad endings, you know, like, with the exception of Virus and Trip, like, they just did that, like, they did that because, like, they were brainwashed. Koshiku had, like, the evil beast inside him from Ryuhu's evil tattoos or whatever, right? Am I getting that right? It's been a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Clear was, like, literally reprogrammed because he's a robot. Mink did all that. Mink did all that with the purpose of, like, getting him to destroy the government, which in my opinion, like, that's like, I mean, I would take different routes, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to take down the government. Noiz just did that for fun. Like, he really had no reason to. He had no excuse. Who does he think he is? Shiki? Anyways. Shiki also solos him.
This next one.
Here's the big one. He's mean to pregnant people.
Noiz, he kicks pregnant women, because, like, Kojiku is pregnant throughout the entire game. If you didn't know. And he fights him, and he kicks him.
He just really doesn't care about the fact that Kojiku is pregnant, and that's really messed up.
Exactly. It's fucked up.
And here's another big one. He touched Rin inappropriately. Like, did you guys notice that? And he said he's gonna... What did he say he was gonna do to the dog? Does anyone remember? In the scene where he's like...
I don't know.
He said he's gonna, like, hurt the dog. That's really messed up. Why would you hurt Rin? Because he's so cute.
Yeah.
He doesn't even see animals as, like, living, breathing beings. He just sees them as objects to do his rhyme battles. That's messed up. That's not cool. That's like animal abusive. This is why Noiz is op.
He was like fiddling around with like Ren and like his parts and like
yeah. What did he mean by
Really
that?
fucked up, dude.
And also, and he had, and as you guys will see soon, he has a habit of attacking small animals. He, and also there was the little girl, the little girl that he was flirting with. That was weird. Why did he do that? What was his purpose behind that? I think that was messed up. And he kissed her too. What
Gross.
the freak? Gross. Weird. Made Alba touch his toes and spell R-U-N. Inappropriate. He's blonde. Unforgivable. Die that or die. Into CBT. This one's actually pretty based, but you didn't hear that from me. He digs in his butt and sniffs it. That's true. He does do that. That's really disgusting. Honestly, in general, Noiz is just kind of unkempt, disgusting, and evil. And he's ableist,
he doesn't
too.
Shower.
Anyone else notice how he was kind of mean to Clear? Like, a little bit? Like, that sounds like ableism. And I also added that one in because someone said that his route came off as ableist to them. But I'm gonna be really honest. I haven't played it, and I haven't read through it in so long that I do not remember. But I believe you.
Okay, wait. Okay, I remember. Can I add on this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
His route is like it's ableist because, okay, so like you know how he has like his whole thing where like he can't feel pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I know, that's like an actual like thing. Like that's like an actual disorder, and like. At the end of his route, they fixed it. They fixed it. Like that's ableist as fuck. Like,
okay, that's true. That's more a sin of the writing though than Noiz himself. But I also think Noiz is probably
but like
because we might as well. Do we know if there's any more prejudices we can add on to Noiz?
I just know for a fact that his hat smells like shit. Like,
yeah, he probably
he
never
doesn't wash it. Like,
yeah, and he has like that greasy, like short. You know, like how every single kid with hair like that has the greasiest hair on earth. Imagine how rancid that hat would smell. You know. Okay.
He doesn't wipe his ass.
He does not wipe his ass, and when he does wipe it, it's probably with one ply. When he gets bored, he probably like starts like rummaging around in his belly button. This is true. I know.
I saw it.
Okay. So, at the very first, because we're building this up, we have a list of characters that we honestly think Noiz would win against. You know, because we want to give him a fair battle, a fair fighting chance. Who just won? Or who just joined? Oh my gosh! Hi Google Docs. We're recording a video right now.
Marka said, "Thank you."
Hello? Oh wait, that's text-to-speech bot. Wait, I kind of forgot that I had that. Wait, I thought
Legendary Pubes said, "He probably smokes weed, which is inconsiderate to people with asthma. Ableist."
Oh, that's true. Guys, I'm gonna be really honest. When text-to-speech bot joined, I thought it was Bartholomew, because Bartholomew sometimes makes their profile Google Documents.
Help.
Oh, that's really cool, though. That's really cool. Okay. So Riri is speaking as text-to-speech bot. But yeah, now we're gonna go over all the BANBAN characters. So first off, I don't think the Opila chicks would win against Noiz, because they're baby animals, and it's really weird how Noiz keeps beating up baby animals. Like, Rin isn't a baby, but he is a very small dog, and he was really mean to Rin, and he's beating up the Opila chicks. Weird. Why are you picking a fight with the Opila chicks? They're literally just little baby animals, and they didn't do anything to him, which is why Noiz is mid-helm. And but I think that, like, you know the scene where Little Beak falls into the Javanium vat and he turns mutated? I think in that form, easily he could decimate him, like within instance. Mr. Kebab Man, he's barely. I don't really know if we can really consider Mr. Kebab Man a character, but I do like the idea. Like he would lose against him solo, but like he could be a very useful weapon, and we could stick Mr. Kebab Man up his urethra and see how that goes. And this one shout out to Luca. Captain Fiddles. I don't really think Captain Fiddles will, like, he's like chill. Like, he's like one of the only 2 cases they ever presented to the children because he's chill. And also he's like basically a kid too. What's up with that, Wilhelm? Why are you beating up kids? Why does he keep doing that? The Givanium citizens, they're also pretty chill. I forgot to
Legendary PUBS sede Child Abuser.
Hello?
Help me.
Hello.
Okay, so for the Givanium citizens, I feel like it's kind of like a 100 men versus 1 gorilla kind of situation. Like you need multiple of them to like win against him because they're like kind of weak and stupid. But if you have like enough of them, they could overtake him, I think.
That's true. Yeah. I agree with you. Truffletoot? Okay. Well, Truffletoot's just a little guy. I really don't think that he has, like, any malice in his soul. And also, he's a baby animal, and what is up with Noiz and beating up baby...
Divanium citizens winning at work of BCD game mode themselves to have one big yes.
Go, turn back the normal text-to-speech, Riri. Go back to normal, please. Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you. Okay. Where were we?
Why do you hate Brazilians?
I don't. I just hate you.
Because him Hispanic.
No, it's because you're weird and a freak. And
you hate Spanish too.
Okay. So...
I'm gonna touch you.
Oh, okay. We're on call, by the way. We are live in the recording booth.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna submit this as evidence to the police.
Touches you inappropriately.
Oh, okay. So where were we? Okay, yeah. Truffletoot could blind him with the glow, but I really think in
Submit my anon phone call to the police too while you're at it.
Oh. Okay. I needed to remove Riri, but I didn't remove Riri. We're gonna delete Riri. Get out of here, Riri. Okay, now we're talking about how all of the BANBAN characters could defeat Wilhelm in a fight. Okay? Sheriff Toadster could skin Wilhelm. I don't know where this comes from. I didn't add this one in here. Riri, did you add that one in there? Can you explain that one? Okay, wait. Yeah, can you explain that one, Riri?
Legendary Pubes said, Sheriff Toadster removes his badge and uses the edge of the star as a blade.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Ass is too oiled up for Wilhelm to grip, because as we all know, when Noiz fights people, he immediately goes for the ass. Slips and face plants against the concrete. This is true. Now here's a big one. Sheriff Toadster could suffocate him with a man boobs. That's a big one. The Toadstars, I mean, He kind of one-shotted Bitter Giggle with the Toadstars. I'm not really quite sure how he did that, but like if he could take out Bitter Giggle, he could take out Wilhelm easy. Next up, Syringeon, my goat. Okay. So first off, I think Syringeon. Wait, I need to move my thing down here. Okay, I think Syringeon could very easily win against him because he's just not about that life. And like I don't know where am I going with this? Oh yeah. So basically Noiz's main attribute is that he's like a super cool hacker guy, but I really think that like Syringeon could very easily, like in a battle of wits, win against him. You know what I mean? Because not only is he a surgeon, he's also a technician, and he's also part of the reclamation team. Like he's really multi-talented and he's just really beautiful and smart and talented, unlike a certain Wilhelm I know. Also, he's a mad scientist, so I really don't think, like, he would, like, hold back, too. And he could win in a twerk-off. We all know that Syringeon has that fatty. And I think that Syringeon could, like, really just, like, strap him to the table and, like, do experiments on him. But it should be me.
Riri said, "Is this your fetish?"
Well, me being strapped to the table and being experimented on? Yes, it is. Thank you for asking.
This 98-year-old Discord call serves Coke the old-fashioned way.
True. Okay.
Jumbo Josh. So, like, multiple times in the game, he, like...
Him pro-censorship, we should censor you.
Shut up, Riri! Sorry, continue, Maka.
Okay, so, like, Jumbo Josh, you know how in BANBAN 2, he squishes
Sorry,
the fuck
Dad.
out of Bambolina. He, like, squishes the fuck out of Bambolina. And, sorry, I lost my train of thought. He, like, squishes the fuck out of her. And I feel like he would do that. He would do that to Noiz. And he wouldn't hold back because he doesn't have like the intelligence of a human being. Like he's all like animal instinct. And he would also mistake Noiz for a doll, albeit a very ugly doll. But
yeah, true.
I feel like Noiz, he would
like
move and that would really piss. Yes, he'd be like a little fucking Labubu. I fucking hate Labubus. So, but yeah, Jumbo Josh would mistake Wilhelm for a doll, and then when he would move, he would get really angry, and that's when he would squish him to death.
True. Okay.
Easy KO.
Okay, Stinger Flynn. I think Stinger Flynn's a really strong contender here.
I agree.
Okay, yeah, tentacle fondling W's. That's so true. That's what half of these are, dude. Noiz stands no chance. Okay, so first off, Stinger Flynn, you know, tentacle fondling W's. We all know. I don't really think they would be sexually involved because personally, who would want to put their penis around that thing? Stop talking about their balls! Oh my gosh, delete that! Delete that, boy! That's just uncouth. That's... Oh. Yeah, delete that. Delete that. Okay. Okay, psychic mind powers explode Wilhelm brain. This is true because he could explode Wilhelm brain. Also, like, okay, like in a rhyme battle, I really think Stinger Flynn would be like the best at rhyme, and I think, imagine how angry Noiz would be because he lost against Stinger Flynn, and I would love to see him like temper tantrum rage over that. I think that would be great. Stinger Flynn is easily one of the most powerful, like, characters in the entire franchise. In Banban, excuse me, in Banban 3, where he's like, he like just grabs Jumbo Josh and like throws him against the ground. Like, there's no way Noiz is surviving that, dude. There's no way. He like gets a hold of Noiz and he's like immediately like jaw broken. He's done for. Yeah, in general, super powerful, and he could electrocute his balls. He does have electrocution powers. That is a possibility.
Bitter titter.
Bitter titter.
So Bitter titter, he would suffocate Noiz with his ass cheeks.
True.
First of all.
He is very hungry snake.
He is. And Bitter Giggle would he would tell a really
Riri said, Vor.
Yeah. Bitter Giggle would tell like the funniest joke, and he Noiz would just he would die from the laughter. The pure tomfoolery would just kill him.
That's
Vor.
Yeah, so Vor, make him die laughing. Yeah, just in general. Also, I think all of the characters with the jump scare, because we have to assume that the player character is around the same level of ability as Noiz. I mean, yeah, Noiz is above the average human in terms of strength, and he can and he's good at rhyme battles. He can do that. He's good at fighting people. And since he doesn't have pain, that he's desensitized to it too, which means he has a lot of endurance. But at the end of the day, pretty much all of the Banban characters, if they can fight the player, they can probably take down Noiz really quickly. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So all of the characters with the jump scare, I think automatically it's what is Noiz gonna do? You can't rhyme your way out of this one, buddy.
Okay. Opila and Tartarbird. So this is circling back to Opila chick. They're very territorial, and I feel once Noiz would kill their little baby Opila chick, it'd be fucking over. Once again, it's really fucked up how he keeps on hurting and killing baby animals.
That is really fucked up.
They'd also peck his eyes out.
Yeah, they could do that.
They could. There's two of them, and he has two eyes.
Yeah, he does have two eyes, and they could peck out both of them. Okay, so Sir Dadadu, I really think that... Honestly, quite frankly, is this even, a discussion that we need to have? Because, if Sir Dadadu, he... What are you typing, Riri? I forgot about all of this right here. But yeah, Sir Dadadu is one of the cases that can imprint their genetic code onto people. So honestly, I don't know how strong he is on his own, but with the scepter, it could very easily notify Noiz. You know, and also, he's another character with the jump scare. If he can jump scare the player, he can jump scare Noiz, and Noiz gets one-shotted. I'm not going to address what was written over here. It's just uncouth, and inappropriate for... But, I do agree with the fact that Wilhelm does have a skinny dick. I do think it's, it's like a pencil. Like the worst type of penis. For sure. Yeah.
Smells too.
Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Noiz is probably afraid of spiders because he's a loser. He probably kills spiders, which is just not cool. But Nabnab could very easily attack him from above and kill him. And also Nabnalina could lay eggs inside of Noiz that I don't like that one. I'm feeling uncomfortable thinking about that.
Okay,
like,
wait. Can I elaborate? Can I elaborate
go
on
ahead,
that then? If you're
just
comfortable?
go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
So like Nav and Alina could like lay a bunch of like spider eggs inside of him, and then like the spider eggs could like once they hatch,
That'd be so cute.
They'd like fucking kill him, dude.
Yeah, imagine a bunch of the baby Nab-Nabs.
Yeah, like baby Nab has teeth, dude.
Yeah, he has the 2 big teeth, and he could get him.
He could.
Yeah.
And Nab is like, okay, I brought this up earlier. Like when Nab goes like hellish mode, like.
Oh like... yeah, you know what? I didn't even consider that. Yeah. What is that?
What the fuck is that?
What is that? Oh, that's his penis. That's a good representation. Yeah, but like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even imagine that. Yeah, Nab after like the scene where like Ban injects him, Toxic Alley. Anyways, but that scene where he like stabs him with Digivanium and he goes crazy. Oh my gosh, no, Noiz stands no chance, brother. No, he couldn't even
exactly.
Yes.
Instant KO. Instant one shot.
Okay. And then of course with Nab and Alina, same as Nab, he can she can attack from above. Zolphius. Okay, so Zolphius is a little complicated because we don't really know a lot about Zolphius, but he is really big and he has a big mouth. Like if he wanted to, he could just lean down and just eat him. And we can have another Vor situation. Hashtag Vor swag.
Marka said Vor.
Yeah.
Riri said Vor.
This is true.
Vor.
But yeah, and then but yeah, that's Zolphius. I'm really tired, can you guys tell?
Vor.
Bambalina. Okay. Bambalina. Okay, so she's a baddie and she mugs Noiz so hard that he would just fucking kill himself.
To be honest.
She would choke Noiz out because Noiz, he's the type for a 0.4 GPA.
True
like,
that.
Noiz, he would skip her classes.
The
he's
F students
stupid.
are the innovators.
He would be such a shit student and it would piss her the hell off.
Noiz the type to stick his pencil into the outlet and get electrocuted.
What do you mean by his pencil?
His pencil, dude, like the pencil, like he would stick it into the USB port of his Chromebook and get electrocuted.
Dude. But yeah, she would choke him out and like chase him down and like easy W.
Yeah,
easy
true.
W.
So of course we have to go over Banban, the namesake of the franchise. I think Banban could destroy him both in his regular mode, non-hellish, and especially in his hellish mode. Noiz would be without a pancreas, without a doubt. So, you know, even if we aren't going by power, Banban could easily win in a twerk off against Wilhelm, because we all know that he has a disgusting skinny butt. And yeah, he could easily knock him out. You know, there's surgery. We've all seen Banban too. Three birds with one stone. I get all your key cards, I get the perfect specimen, and I don't have to deal with that thing down there. And it's all thanks to you. Oh, come on! I didn't hit you that hard. Or maybe I did. Anyways, yeah. So I think that's why Banban normal mode would win. And then of course there's Banban hellish mode when he really wants that pancreas. He wants that pancreas so effing bad. Yeah. right off the bat, eat his pancreas. He's gonna dissect him. It's gonna be really hot, except for the fact that Wilhelm is involved. Should have been me. Beat the shit out of him. Suffocate him with his man breast. Because we all know that Hellish Banban has the largest titties. Oh my goodness, Gracie! The things I would do to motivate those boobs. Ooh! Oh boy! Yeah. Oh, what did we send here? Yeah. So, that's why Wilhelm would lose, because he doesn't have beautiful man boobs like, quite like Hellish Banban does.
Slow Celine would, like, slither really fast and, like, run him over. Or, alternatively, she could slide over him and suffocate him with her mucus.
That's true. Okay, don't edit the document a lot, because I'm recording it off the document, and it keeps moving around, and I keep having to scroll around. Okay, wait. Okay. So Ramamba, like, do we even really have to say anything for Ramamba? Like, let's be real.
Riri said, sorry.
It's okay, Riri. We forgive you. But yeah, Ramamba, like, just, like, go and eat him. It's fine.
Vor. Maka said, Vor. Riri said, Vor.
Okay.
Maka said, Vor.
So Queen...
Riri et Saïdé. Vor.
So Queen Bouncelia...
Vor.
I have a really big idea for Queen Bouncelia, okay? So, have you guys seen Queen Bouncelia's feet? Out of all the Banban characters, I'd say Queen Bouncelia definitely has... Oh, we should do another video where we rank all the Banban characters based off of, like, how suckable their toes are. I think it would be a really good idea. But also, Queen Bouncelia definitely is high up there when we do make that video. And I think a big part of this is, like... I mean, you guys have all, like... Let's be honest, on everyone's soul, when we played Garden of Banban 4, we all circled Queen Bouncelia's feet and took a couple of screenshots. And it's because they're really big. And so she could very easily step on Noiz. She has the scepter. And also, she has some tentative control over the naughty ones. If she were to be in a rough patch with him, she could just unleash them out of her pouch. I mean, not really like she would be, because she could use her beautiful large feet to crush Noiz within an instant. Yeah.
Noiz can't handle all that.
Noiz cannot handle all that. I don't like what we have for Flumbo here. Riri, why did you write that? That was inappropriate. That was not nice. That was just uncouth. Yeah, Flumbo, I mean, we don't really know a lot about Flumbo, but I think he would, like, use the kindness in his soul, and Noiz would shrivel away because he's evil and dark and mean. He has a dark, evil soul, like the devil. And
Flumbo...
Nice people D&I?
Flumbo...
Wow.
Flumbo doesn't beat up baby animals like Noiz.
Yeah, Flumbo really does not beat up baby animals like Noiz, which is a big part of the reason why Flumbo would easily solo Noiz. Tamataki and Chamataki, if you play... wait, it's pronounced Kamataki, I think. Tamataki and Kamataki...
Riri said, Vor.
Thank you, Riri. Tamataki and Kamataki could very easily destroy him, let's be real. Like, they have the bullet, they have the tongue, they just, like, lick him with the tongue and he's done for. Let's move on. Like, we really don't need to discuss this a lot. Kittysaurus could rip him to shreds and bite his head off. That would be awesome. I would love... Wait, I should draw that! Wait, that would be really fire.
Vor.
So Brashista. Brashista's another one of the characters that we don't know a lot about. But we do know that Brashista is an artist. You know, I think my personal theory is that Brashista made the murals. So what if Brashista they like painted Noiz, and Noiz became really obsessed with it, and then it was like a picture of Dorian Gray situation where he like rotted away within the painting, and then the painting gets destroyed and he dies. I think that would be great.
Wait.
I think we should try that one out. Like, if all else fails.
I haven't. I think Bartista could like also like paint him like pregnant.
Bartista
like,
could paint Noiz pregnant. I didn't consider this. And that would really be like the kind of like cosmic payback for beating up pregnant women in Kojiku.
Exactly.
Omegaverse. Mpreg.
Thank you, Ruby. Once again, Nanny, Nanny's another one of the characters that we don't know a lot about.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But like, in Banban 6, where she just one-shots the player, she could do that. Like I said, with all the characters that jump scare the player, she could do that to Noiz too. Also, since the player freezes up, she probably has some sort of control over that like that, so I don't know. And then the notified monsters, this is just Dada do. They can easily, they're gonna go naughty mode on him. And Maka needed to piss.
Yeah.
Do you still need to piss?
I took care of that, though.
Okay, that's good.
No, I took care of that. I'm all good.
I PP'd before I recorded this video. So we have all night. Okay. So, now that we've gone through all of this, and we have thoroughly established who does and who doesn't solo Noiz, who do we think is beating Noiz's ass the most? Like, who do we think that Noiz is, like, easily getting destroyed against? Viewer participation moment, please comment who you think would easily destroy Noiz the most. And also like and subscribe this video.
Okay, so low-key, like, now that I've thought about it, like, I've, like, thought, like, long and hard about this. I gotta go with...
Remember.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Okay.
Because, like, she could, like, bore him. But, like, I don't know. I think my personal vote in particular goes to Nab Nab, because I feel like once Nab Nab goes Nab Nab is already strong as fuck and could like easily one shot Noiz.
That's true.
But I feel like once Nab Nab goes like hellish mode, it like Noiz doesn't have a chance.
Okay, do you guys want to hear my pick?
Yes.
Stinker Flynn.
Yeah.
Jumbo Josh.
Stop, you already made your pick. You can't go back on it now. You've already made your announcement. So here's the big reason why I choose...
I hate you.
Here's the big reason why I choose Stinker Flynn. So, what is Noiz's main power here? You know what I mean? So, Noiz's main power is, like, his ability with rhyme, and that's, like, a mental thing. And Stinker Flynn, like, his whole thing is that he's kind of psychic. And he can, like, show the player visions and stuff. So he has control over both the mental and physical realm, being physically very strong and mentally very strong. He's intelligent, he's smart, which means that, like, Noiz is done for, dude. Like, he doesn't have the upper hand in any way. Like, okay, if Noiz had a rhyme battle against Nab Nab in Ramamba, he would win, because they mentally like aren't like super intelligent. But Stinker Flynn is both has crazy strength and crazy mental strength, and so in my opinion, I think Stinker Flynn would like solo Noiz the hardest.
Riri said, Stinger Flynn would know he's gay and call him out on it.
That's true. Also, he has
That
W
too.
tentacles.
Call him slurs and shit.
That's true. Is Stinger Flynn homophobic? He don't seem homophobic. Let's be real.
Yes.
Oh, is that why he beefs with Banban?
Only against Germans.
Oh. Okay, guys. I think this is a very productive discussion. Noiz Wilhelm, whatever his last name, I think he's really ugly and stupid, and Banban better. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Pyro said, Ramabar solos.
Oh.
Riri said, love you all.
Okay. That's, oh, Pyro had it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.